No poo-poo. We just took Omar for walk number 2 from just a short, shortened walk, about 28 minutes, 6:17 to a little before 1/4 so or about quarter, but it was about 28 minutes. It was same earlier. It was 30 minutes, so we did good. He didn't go poo-poo though, unfortunately. Some of you following this story may be interested in knowing this. And even if you're not interested in knowing this, it tells you about me, so I didn't even tell you. No, maybe I did tell you what happened last night. Maybe was it the night before or last night? I think it was last night. The cat situation is not rectified. What? What, Laura? What? No. Don't know what the deal was. Don't know why. I mean, I told you one night that I decided to take a long walk. My mom went across the street to the woman. She's known her a long time, and explained the situation, explained that I was sorry I went off on the woman, but the cat almost got hit in front of me. And by the way, the cat's a gray cat. It would be better if it was at least a white cat. It's not. It's a gray. It looks like the pavement. It looks like the street. Just want you to know that, okay? Hadn't heard a peep from the cat. Thought maybe the cat got killed. She got rid of the cat. No. Last night, the cat was right there. My mom was oblivious. She didn't see the cat. I don't know why. She had her hat on, and it was cold out. That's another thing. It's freezing out, but let's set that aside. And it was like right when we were walking by the woman's house. The cat wasn't on the woman's house side. It was on the other side, right there. So, and we walked facing the traffic, so we walked right by the cat. And the second I was walking by the cat with Omar, I heard the woman say, "Here, kitty, kitty." And so my mom and I just kept walking. My mom didn't hear the woman say, "Hey, kitty, kitty." I said, "Mom, did you hear the woman?" She's like, "No, what happened?" I'm like, "Mom, the cat was out." So all my beliefs that everything was fine were unfounded. They were not, they were, they weren't true. They were just whatever. That was last night. Just now. Last night, by the way, was a little earlier too, but obviously the woman has given up on having the cat. She's not, maybe the woman across the street didn't talk to her. This woman doesn't care, obviously. As far as I'm concerned, she doesn't care. When we first met her, she told us it was an indoor cat. She doesn't care about the cat getting out. The cat was right in the street. The cat followed us a good 200 feet before it decided not to. And that's it. I'm not going to go through this every night. I'm not going to bring the cat home to the woman. I had my say weeks ago. What was it, like 3 weeks ago? I forget exactly. I can look at my videos back up. And that's it. I'm done. I said to my mom, well, whatever. My mom's like, the cat's right there in the street following us. I know. I know. Not my problem. Does it fill me with anxiety? Of course it does. Of course it does. Of course it does. But it's not my problem. I'm certainly not obligated to bring that cat home to that woman. I'm not happy with the woman. I don't want to get into it with her, and that's it. The cat looks like the pavement. The cat is right in the middle of the street. We don't walk in the middle of the street. We walked in it like temporarily. We saw the cat coming for us, but then we walked facing the traffic always, and the cat followed us a good 200 feet down, and then it didn't, and obviously it's no longer an indoor cat. Not my problem. Did it fill me with anxiety? Yeah. But you know what? As we've already established, I live in anxiety. I've always lived in anxiety. That's my... one of my crosses to bear in this life. A lot of you might think, well, you should just go on psych meds. It would help with that. You're right, it might. It possibly could. I don't rule that out, but I'm not doing it. See, I don't rule out, I don't believe in them. I believe in a lot of instances they cause more harm than good. Not in all instances, but in my instance, I believe there's a lot of things better for me than psych meds. And I've been called arrogant for believing that, and I don't really care. My mom's making no more cucumber. Making them both a cucumber. Actually, I'm fasting, so. Juice fasting. I need to call Food Guy. I need to put money on my phone first. Me and my buddy C have been bouncing ideas across from one another. I don't know if you guys can shed any light on this, any insight. I don't want opinions, though. I want to know facts. Is my exact address traceable via a prepaid phone? Say like AT&T or T-Mobile or any of the prepaid phones. We're not talking about a phone, we're talking about a prepaid phone. Is my exact address traceable? I'm not talking about in general, I'm not talking about area code. I can change the area code to any fucking thing I want. I can change the area code to hundreds of miles away from here if I want to. Okay? I'm not talking about the general area. I'm talking about, is a prepaid phone traceable by somebody in the know? As in they could get my exact name and address. Not in general, but it's specific. I would think not. I would think not. Obviously your home phone or anything, or even one of those, I would think not, but what do I know? I don't know. I don't know. I thought I could block my home phone, and that would be the end of that with star 67, and nobody could ever get my number. And Miss C educated me on that. She's like, no, there are ways you can get somebody's number even if it's blocked. Wonderful. Back a lifetime ago when I used to do phone sex from home, that's how we blocked our number. I did the fucking phone sex from my home phone. Cell phones didn't even exist back then. But obviously, probably not the advanced technology to find it out, to override a star 67 didn't exist either, so who knows. As I said, I'm still here breathing, and so is my mom. I say so is my mom because when I first started doing the phone sex from home, I was living with her in that tiny little, I guess it wasn't a studio, but it was practically a studio. It was just 2 rooms, that's a bathroom. Tiny little apartment. And, yeah, did it from the home phone, blocked the number. That we got paid. That's how we'd get reimbursed for our phone bill, and then obviously we'd make our little, whatever we made per call. I wonder if they make more per call nowadays. Probably, I would think. If I was making $8 20 some odd years ago, then maybe they make $12 per call now. I don't know. Who knows? And then again, maybe not. Maybe it's gone down in business with the advent of Earth, with webcams and whatnot, and all that kind of crap, and so much porn on the internet. Maybe it's not as big a business phone sex as it used to be. I wouldn't know. I don't do that anymore, so I'm not in that world. Yeah, cat was right in the road. We're not in a hugely, high traffic area, but there are cars that go fast. The thing is, it's a matter of time before the cat gets killed. The woman's obviously given up trying to keep the cat inside. And it wouldn't take much effort on her part. The woman across the street has a cat, and she keeps it in a special room, and her cat doesn't get out. This cat is a kitten, and a larger kitten, not a kitten, 6, 7 months old or whatever. Big kitten. Not my problem. Does it make me anxious? Yes. Somebody else who wasn't like me wouldn't give a fuck. Oh well, cat gets killed, oh well, stupid woman's fault for letting the cat out. That would be other people's, some other people's attitudes. That's not my attitude, but I sure as fuck am not going to bring the cat home, if it even would let me, to the woman every time we walk. We walk home every night. We go by that woman's house every night. Okay? It's just another thing to add to the list. Yeah, I hear your stomach. I don't care. I'm not hungry. Maybe my stomach thinks it's hungry. I'm not hungry. We want to be as flat as possible just in case we get to hook up with what guy. Speaking of that, and speaking of anxiety and whatnot, so yes, the thing with the cat causes me anxiety. But I've lived my life in anxiety in one form or another. And the thing is, as I'm sure, quite certain is the case with anybody who suffers from anxiety, there are things that aggravate it, such as this recent 7 months of hell where my mom's life, my life was completely up in the air. We didn't know what was going to happen with that, okay? All that bullshit. Okay, so stuff like that would aggravate it. And I've already told you the number one thing that makes it better, makes everything better, is being touched by another person. Okay. And the second thing, what I don't get to do anymore, but I used to do, would be dancing in clubs. Being shit-faced and dancing like a mad woman in clubs would also alleviate, lessen, decrease the anxiety, or the demons, or whatever you want to refer to it as. The torment that is my own mind, that has always been this way for me, for as long as I can remember. I wish the deal with the cat wasn't, I thought it was over. No, I don't know what happened these last 3 weeks, if it was been 3 weeks, whatever it's been, since the last incident, but last night and now tonight. Last night she's calling just as we're walking by, makes me think she just saw us walking by and wanted to make it look good. Here, kitty, kitty, from her door. The cat wasn't going to come anyway. Oh well. It's a matter of time. My mom likes to talk about this, what had happened with me getting upset about the cat, which upsets my mom too. And she was talking to someone, not the woman across the street, someone else who said the lady lost, the cat got killed or something. So if something happens to the cat, she'll just get another cat. She wants the cat, she wants to have a cat. And I'm sure there's nowhere for the cat to go, Our animal population in the United States is out of control. I think there's lots of unwanted animals. Probably cats are at the top of the list because they can have a lot of kittens. I am not capable of letting this go, as in I can't force it to not bother me. But I sure as hell am not going to bring the cat home to the woman that I yelled at that night. I'm not going to bring her cat home every time I see it. And I'm not going to go and say, I'm not going to go shouting and knocking on her door and pounding on her door, your cat's in the road, The cat followed us pretty far. I didn't care if it followed us our whole walk. I'm not taking it home. If it gets killed, it gets killed. It's not a problem. But it upsets me, understandably, I grew a big and that's what's sticks to you, Justin. And that wasn't even in my top 3 of that era. That time period where Charlie reawakened my fire and I was writing constantly again. I have tons of songs that are half written that I could finish, that I could fix, that I could tweak, that I don't feel inclined to do it. I'm glad I shared them with you guys, though, because just like when I shared my website with Charlie and he was encouraging me, this, that, whatever. Now I've got Martin and Justin. Martin saying I should start a band. Martin saying if you had music, if someone wrote the music to your lyrics, you could be just like Patti Smith. Justin, praising me. Kind of nice. At least it balances out the cruel people. Cold, cruel people. Right? Think about it all the time. What will happen down the line? I don't want to know. I don't want to go. How will I ever find another like in my heart? God, it's so webbed, so trained, so programmed, so monkey, trained monkey. Share more of the analysis of Laura tape with you. Good. Problem is, I don't have anything to do while that's playing. I might sit here. Or I could play the sucky songs on the tape. what I call sucky songs. Remember, I haven't heard them in a long time. I'm very cringy on some of them. But again, like I told Justin, I have hundreds and hundreds of like half songs or partial songs, or even the complete songs. Some of them are like, they might be sucky, but there's still like an idea there, or there's maybe a couple good verses, or even one good verse, or a good title, or this, that, or whatever. I used to just write all the time. When I was writing a whole bunch of songs just constantly, when I dropped out of college temporarily and was working in that deli, I was like 19. She was, I think, Debbie Gibson, it was probably right around that time she was becoming famous. I didn't care for her songs. I didn't think they were the greatest songs in the world. Not even remotely. But, you know, she could sing, and she also had rich parents who, you know, and probably the only reason she was able to become the success she became. With the structure of some of her songs, I would listen to the lyrics. Being a lyricist myself, I didn't care for them. They're not some profound things. I get lost in your eyes, and it's a big surprise, like the wind, this is love I'm in. They're not some profound words. None of her songs were. I could certainly write just as well, just as good, whatever. But I'd be writing my little songs and whatnot, and of course I'm gonna think, had things been different, had I had a different childhood, different whatever. But the thing is, people, I still have it all. I still have every fucking song that I wrote back when I was dropped out of college and working in that deli. And I hated working in that deli because I hated the knives. I hated having to deal with the knives that were this big, the butcher knives, whatever, but beggars can't be choosers, and you know, I needed a full-time job that I could get to, you know. Still have them all. And I showed you the giant chewy box on the videos. Chewy box just about got filled up. And those aren't all the poems and songs. I have all kinds of notebooks filled with it all. I used to just write for the hell of it, just to hone my talent. I was a virgin writing about sex and love. I'd never been in love, didn't even know the concept, didn't even understand it. When I met Lawrence Vine, that one, I played you that song I don't particularly care for, but at least it was a collaboration with a musician, you know. At least he followed through, didn't make promises and then not keep them, like even my Dougie did to me. I want you to be in my band. I want you to do this. I want to play your song. Oh, God. Anyway. He reads my lyrics, you know. And talking to me, I was 19. He's talking to me. He's like almost 40, I think, in his late 30s or 40, whatever. You've been in bed with a man, you've done this, you've done that. And I held my own and I pretended, I pretended my songs, I acted my songs. I mean, back then. But I think songs where I'm not acting, where it's really the truth, like say Anchor or something, or any, you know, are better than ones where I faked it. Faked everything. Pretenders are only fools. That I wrote when I was 15 or 16, and that was all about love and this, that, or whatever, and I knew nothing about any of it. I faked it all. But I'm smart, and I also read all the romance novels too. You know, so I could pretend. You guys would probably get a kick out of some of them I wrote when I was really young, like 15 or something like that. Like, one's opposites attracting, interacting. You were meant for me, even though we're totally different. We've got that chemistry, just something about the way you're acting, all the crazy little things you do. I guess it just must be you were meant for me, and baby, I was meant for you. That's just off the top of my head. But Light of Day, I didn't care for Mark because he was just whatever. But he came up with the music to Light of Day, and Light of Day started off as an 8-line poem and turned into an entire song, just by virtue of me being excited, meeting with the musician who wanted to collaborate with me. That sparked my fire, sparked my creativity, and, you know, Light of Day was born. Do I love that song? No. It's out on my website. Not even remotely do I love that song. Not even remotely one of my, what I feel is one of my best. But it did only come into being because I did the collaboration thing. I wrote a song when I was 15 called Sold Myself for Daddy, about being a prostitute. Obviously I wasn't a prostitute, it was me acting. It was me acting. I've taken acting classes too and received some praise from my teachers and my fellow classmates. We're gonna go look at the furniture together, you and me. The adventure. I play for you songs from what did I do with the tape? Analysis of LP by Cal Baby 2001. The Econlodge tape. Remember the Alicia and the Econlodge tape. I'm going to use 2 different tape recorders. Tape I sent to Dad and Diane when I was 26 or 27, yeah. Back when I believed there was nothing I couldn't accomplish. Back when I had stars in my eyes galore. Stars galore in my eyes. Whole 9 yards. And here I am all these years later, false alarm is laughing at me. I can only imagine how stony he was apparently, how he was laughing his ass off at me. It was now apparently written about my epic failures in life that, of course, cruel people find hilarious. Emphasis on cruel people. Emphasis on cruel people, cruel people, cruel people. These were taken from my box. It's a mess. I was wondering why it's been cold in here recently when it's usually, when I have the heat up, which isn't up. It's just we keep it on 70 when I don't want it on 70. If she wanted it less, believe me, we'd have it less. But it was because I had the boxes covering the heater. That's why I was wondering. I usually realize that too, but then I forget. Because now it's like, it's so warm in here, I turn the heat down a little bit. It was too warm. More Alicia original songs. I play the old sucky songs for you. I'll be hearing them for the first time in many, many, many years as well. Amazing old sucky songs I wrote 20 years ago. This might not play. We're gonna try it though. Why not? What do we have to lose, right? Tape's a little. This ought to be interesting. Watching the world through a mirror. You have to at least give me credit, you know, give me high five, give me kudos. I'm going to share what I have called on this tape old sucky songs I wrote 20 years ago, okay? As some of my viewer friends have been fond of saying, I can't make this shit up, okay? Even the ones I thought were my friends say, you can't make this shit up, okay? I'm going to play you these because I think it's funny, okay? The fact that it's even playing is a miracle in and of itself. This has to be an old tape that I must have sang these songs when I wrote them or something, because I would never remember the so-called melodies, and I use that term very lightly. Especially back then, I mean, a lot of my songs, you can tell they're like forced melodies. They're not really, you know. Alright, you ready? This is kind of fun. I find this hysterical. Here we go. I'm going to sit here and listen to these with you. I don't remember them. Watching the world through a mirror, never feel alive, separate from truth, look into my eyes, don't let me run away from you. It's not what I want to do. Please don't let me go. I just need for you to know. Sometimes things are not as they seem, and sometimes what we think is not what we see. Reaching for a stranger, praying for a touch. Save me from myself. I really need your love. I think I might go crazy if things stay the same. I hurt so much inside when did she put that coldness in those eyes and make you feel so sad? Is that why you're so afraid of giving any love? Is that why you put up that wall and won't reach out to anyone? Can I melt that cold, cold heart? Destroy it with my tears, crying for the lonely man buried so deep inside. Can I show you love again? Try and make you let go of all those hated memories and bring happiness to those eyes. That coldness is what's keeping us apart, so I'm gonna try my very best to melt that cold, cold heart. I can see the fear you attempt to hide when anyone smiles at you. You pretend you don't care at all. Is that what you really want to do? I know you were hurt, but everybody has been. Life plays its cruel jokes on everyone. It destroys us again and again. But we can't give up on living, 'cause we've got so much left to be given. Can I melt that cold, cold heart? Destroy it with my tears, crying for the lonely man buried so deep inside. Can I show you love again? Try and make you let go of all those hated memories and bring happiness to those eyes. That coldness is what's keeping us apart, so I'm gonna try my very best to melt that cold, cold heart. Loving with our bodies. Crying into the softness of his shoulder, feeling my tears caress his back, wishing I could hold his body forever and never face the fact that I'm just being used. His heart is far away, pounding for a memory that I can't replace. Loving with our bodies, all we are is friends, trying to erase that little empty place so we can face the world again, pretending that it matters, pleasure in a touch, wishing we were somebody else, and honestly in love. Erasing the hurt the easy way is what we are meant to do. Let me touch you right there and pretend I care. Now I'm lost in love with you. Dreams created in our minds make it easier to bear. The strength of passion is everlasting, but pain really never disappears when we are loving with our bodies, and all we are is friends who try to erase just a little pain so we can face the world again, pretending that it matters,
Wishing we were.
This is back when I hadn't experienced anything. Never even been kissed. Nothing.
You better watch yourself.
Oh, I think I like this one a little bit. Back when I hadn't experienced anything. So, it was me just fantasizing, acting, trying to develop or utilize acting skills, you know, and just, and trying to, practice rhyming, you know, and whatnot. I actually like this one a little bit. This one's kind of cute. I remember this one. These were all ones that I wrote back when I was like 19 or something like that. These are actually the ones that I shared with Lawrence Fine, and again, the one that he selected was my least favorite, but it's the one he resonated with him, that he felt he could actually write music to, you know. Anyway, this one's kind of cute. I remember this one. She said, you need some help filled with jealous, all in the name of love. Yeah, I kind of like this one a little bit.
You better watch yourself. You're pushing me away in the name of love. You think it's okay 'cause you love me, but what you're really doing is crushing me. And I've had it up to here with you. You better watch yourself, 'cause you need some help. You're filled with jealousy, all in the name of love, the name of love for me. You better watch it, boy, 'cause I'm not your property. I'm not your play toy, and you don't own me. When we go out on the town or to a party, you're always looking around to make sure no eyes are on me. You think you are so cool, but you're really dumb inside, 'cause you're gonna lose the best thing in your life. You better watch yourself, 'cause you need some help. You're filled with jealousy, all in the name of love, the name of love for me. You better watch it, boy, 'cause I'm not your property. I'm not your play toy, and you don't own me. Magic lover. Magic lover, you're what I need. Please come back to me. Magic lover, you're what I need. Won't you come back to me? If I call your name, will you appear? If I tell you I'm drowning, will you dry my tears? Magic lover, the lover I had once a long time ago, knew me inside and out, showed me what love was about, everything I needed to know. Where are you? I need you now. I feel so down, won't you come around? Magic lover, bring the magic back. I need some in my life. Things have been going pretty bad, and you're the reason why. You came and left without a word to give my mind some peace. When would you return again? You at least owed that to me. Magic lover, where are you now? I need some magic fast. Bring your white horse and some flowers, then you can take me back. Anywhere you wanna go, I'll go there with you. Right off into the night, and share some magic too. Magic lover, please come back and give I'll go to sleep. Bring your love and your magic hands. I'll see you in my dreams. Two hearts that pass the test. Time takes its toll on the young and the old, and most get lost along the way. They can't break the patterns that keep life on hold, and they can't keep away the pain. But baby, we're different, we're two of a kind. We fought and we struggled and went out of our mind to create a future and leave the past behind. We're two hearts that passed the test, proved we're not like the rest of those who they love and they lose. Yeah, baby, we're the best. We're two hearts that passed the test. We saw what we had and we held on tight. We were willing to try and willing to fight. Fight for our love with all our might. We passed the hurdles, surmounted them all. We kept up our faith and didn't let our love fall. Yeah, baby, we made it. We're the best of all. 'Cause we're two hearts that pass the test, proved we're not like the rest of those who they love and they lose. Yeah, baby, we're the best. We're two hearts that pass the test. You can't force love. Baby, you're trying too hard, trying to make me love you. Baby, I'm lying when I look at your face. I can't figure out what else to do. Baby, you know it. I wanted to show it. I wanted it with all my heart. But there's something about the way that we are. And it was wrong from the start. You can't force love. It doesn't work that way. You can't force love. That's not the way life's played. You can kiss and pretend that it's all okay, but sooner or later it will end anyway, 'cause you can't force love. When you're looking at me with that smile on your face, it makes me feel so good inside. But you deserve better than someone like me. I could never treat you right. I never hurt you intentionally. But Lord knows what's gonna happen with me. So get out while you can and try to understand that you can't force love. It doesn't work that way. You can't force love. That's not the way
way life's played. You can kiss and pretend that it's all okay, but sooner or later it will end anyway, 'cause you can't force love. Is that it? Actually played. Oh, I guess there was more. Alright. Why didn't I just continue on the same side? That makes sense. Getting a kick out of this. I don't remember these freaking songs. I mean, not until I'm hearing them, and even then I just vaguely remember the titles. I don't remember. Asked me, can you see yourself growing old with somebody? No. I barely see myself living through each day. I just take one day at a time. I don't even... It's all I can do at this point. Remember, these songs, I had never even been kissed. They're all made up. They're all acting. They're all just pretending that it happened to me, becoming that character. When I was writing these ones, I'd never, ever experienced anything. Nothing. Apart from my fantasies, my mind, my overactive imagination, etc., etc., etc. Something in your heart pushes me away, keeps me at a distance. Oh, I remember this one. This is This is I Know You're Falling for Me. I used to write, out when I was out walking. I used to always have paper and pen with me. And I would just constantly, I'd come up with This is back when, almost 30 years ago. Yeah, I remember this one. It says, I know you're falling for me. I know I liked this one a little bit too.
Hear the words you say, it's a weak resistance, and I know what you're feeling is not what you're revealing, and I know that you care, even though you're unaware. I know you're falling for me, you can't deny it, oh, don't you see? I'm a woman and a woman knows these things. You can't hide it from me, 'cause I've got the ability. I see things that you refuse to see. Sometimes when people care, they can't admit it, 'cause they fear what they feel. But someone who is near can always see it, 'cause love can't be concealed. I see things you don't realize. All I've gotta do is watch your eyes. Suddenly I'm aware of the love smoldering in there. I know you're falling for me, you can't deny it, oh, don't you see? I'm a woman and a woman knows these things. You can't hide it from me, 'cause I've got the ability. I see things that you refuse to see. So you're just gonna have to live with the knowledge, whether you like it or not. I'm on to you, and the things you do are only a cover-up. I know you're falling for me, you can't deny it, oh, don't you see? I'm a woman and a woman knows these things. You can't hide it from me, 'cause I've got the ability. I see things that you refuse to see. I know you're falling for me. Things that you refuse to see. I know you're falling for me. Baby, please, I'm begging you.
I remember this one too.
Baby, please, I'm begging you. Let me make it up to you. Give the love I never gave. Give to you instead of take. I know now that I wish I could. I can only say I'm sorry and promise to be good. If you let me love you, it won't ever be the same. If you let me show how much I care, I'll prove that I've changed. Oh, baby, please, I'm begging you. Let me make it up to you. Give the love I never gave. Give to you instead of take. I know now that I was wrong. Should have realized all along, but I was the fool. Didn't see what I had in you. Baby, please, I'm begging you. Let me make it up to you. I just need somebody tonight. Stay with me. I can't bear to be alone. What I need is someone to hold me close. If you stay, I promise I won't make a scene. When morning comes, I'll stand back and let you leave. I just need somebody tonight. I'm eaten up with hurt inside. I won't ask for more than you can give. One night with you, I promise that is it. I can tell you're not sure what to do. You're confused about what I want from you. Don't worry, I won't be a fool again. I know now you can't be more than a friend. I just need somebody tonight. I'm eaten up with hurt inside. I won't ask for more than you can give. One night with you, I promise that is it. You're standing there without a word to say. What does it matter anyway? I don't have control of you. I can't make you love me if you don't want to. I only want this little thing. Is that so much to ask? One little memory of what we used to have. I just need somebody tonight. I'm eaten up with hurt inside. I won't ask for more than you can give. One night with you, I promise that is it. One night with you, I promise that is it. Come to me, baby. Ghost is alive, but she can't be seen. She lives in your eyes and haunts all your dreams. She builds a wall between us, and it's made of stone. Why can't you escape her? That's what I need to know. What is it that I lack? What is it that she had? Come to me, baby, and tell me why you still love that girl and you can't let time you'll forget her. I have to believe it's all I can hope for, 'cause you're what I need. And if you can't love me, what will I do? Spend my life crying for you. Come to me, baby, don't run from me. I need much more than your body. Come to me, baby, and tell me why you still love that girl and you can't let her die. She's gone and I'm here when you need me, I'm there. How can a memory come before me? Look into me, see the love there. Please don't just hold me, tell me you care. Come to me, baby, and tell me why you still love that girl and you can't let her die. You better watch yourself. You're pushing me away in the name of love. You think it's okay 'cause you love me, but what you're really doing is crushing me, and I've had it up to here with you. You better watch yourself, 'cause you need some help. You're filled with jealousy, all in the name of love, the name of love for me. You better watch your boy, 'cause I'm not your property. I'm not your play toy, and you don't know me. When we go out on the town or to a party, you're always looking around to make sure no eyes are on me. You think you are so cool, but you're really dumb inside, 'cause you're gonna lose the best thing in your life. You better watch yourself, 'cause you need some help. You're filled with jealousy, all in the name of love, the name of love for me. You better watch your boy, 'cause I'm not your property. I'm not your play toy, and you don't own me. You better watch yourself, 'cause you need some help. You're filled with jealousy, all in the name of love, the name of love for me. You better watch your boy, 'cause I'm not your property. I'm not your play toy, and you don't own me.
I don't know why I did that again. Weird.
I'm gonna win your love. You've locked yourself away, so nobody can get in. You've wrapped yourself in chains, so love won't dare begin. You think by playing it safe, you can't escape the truth of me, but there's something lurking underneath, and that's the only proof I need. You can run all you want, you can hide away, but it's not gonna make any kind of change, 'cause my decision has been made. I'm gonna win your love, I'm gonna make you see, with all that you're running from, you can't run away from me. I'm gonna open up your eyes, and you will know. Until I win your love, babe, I'll never let you go. I know it's hard to trust me, Instead of opening up to me, it's easier to be alone. But tell me, what's the use? Why continue this self-abuse? If you allow me to care, I'll make it stop hurting in there. 'Cause I'm gonna win your love. I'm gonna make you see, with all that you're running from, you can't run away from me. I'm gonna open up your eyes, and you will know. Until I win your love, babe, I'll never let you go.
A guy
I'm
writing
gonna
to me,
win your love.
obviously.
I'm gonna make you see, with all that you're running from, you can't run away from me. I'm gonna open up your eyes, and you will know. Till I win your love, babe, I'll never let you go. It's the two of us, a duet.